Hey everyone, Dr. Charles Laux here, and I'm going to talk to you today about selecting the appropriate bass stool. There are lots of different types out there. The ones I recommend are heavy duty, they're industrial strength, they're great for using in schools because they're time tested. You can get lots of different types. Maybe you might go to your local discount store or big box store and find a stool like this. These definitely are not made for school use. They're glued together, they fall apart. So don't recommend these. Plus, the biggest problem with these is they're not adjustable. I can't raise or lower the seat. So the ones I recommend are this type that have, they're gray or black. They're welded together, they're pretty strong. And the most important feature of these stools is that they're adjustable. So all you have to do is loosen this screw, and there's different holes for the screw to go in. You can adjust it different heights. So this is my favorite stool. They're strong, and they do make them with the padding. You can get them with padding, you can get them with the backing. So if you want those options, you can do so. Here I have different heights of my stool, but easy to configure a lower, medium, or high. When I do this, I also put a number on them. So you can see right here, this is my stool number 1, stool number 5. And so when I measure a student for their stool, I assign them the number. And so the measurement that I use is you want them to be able to find the bottom of their back pocket. The bottom of their back pocket is where the height of the stool should be. So mine is about here, about right. And so now I can sit on the stool appropriately. When I'm sitting on the stool, I should be able to have my right foot flat on the ground and my left leg on the ring. Okay, so all the stools will have a nice ring like this. This is where you want to put your left foot up on the ring. And then when I get my bass, I've adjusted it so that the end pin allows my first finger tape to be right at my eye level, have good hand position, and then my left leg will cradle that bass with my right leg kind of on the side. So now I should be able to get around that instrument really easily, come around to the G string notes and also the E string notes. And I should be able to bow on the E string without hitting my leg. So we have to make sure that we're adjusting that appropriately. But if you're sitting like so, I don't have to do any work to hold the bass up. It's resting on me. I have good view of my left hand, good hand position here with my straight wrist, and I can get to all those strings. So definitely make sure that you're choosing the right stools for your bass players. I am personally a fan of kids sitting while they play the bass. I know there are lots of different opinions on this, but for me personally, I always get kids set up really well, having them sit on the stools. So I hope this was a helpful video on choosing the correct stool for your bass players. Remember, the number one feature you're looking for is adjustability, so that you can customize that for your students. Really important that they're sitting the right height, have the best left hand position, bowing angles, and instrument angles. So hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Orchestra Teacher.
Thank you for tuning in. For resources and more information, visit orchestrateacher.net.